the soft ball, we're going to really focus on your lower abdominals, but this is a great way to get a little bit of isolated movement in your spine. So let's start first of all, lying on the back. We don't need the ball for this first set. We're going to just come into some little scissors taps to activate your lower tummy. So arms are by the side, gently tuck your tailbone under, float your left knee up over the hip, draw through the belly, float your right knee over the hip. So we'll start with some little taps down with your left toes to the mat. Inhale back. Same with the right side, tap and lift. So your focus here is keeping the right angle at your knee. Inhale back, keep really soft through the back of the neck, through the shoulders. You'll start to really feel this working through your lower tummy. And you might also feel it underneath the ribs. Your real focus, you can see my ribs are nice and relaxed and soft here. I'm not arching through the back. You want to keep that nice tilt under with your spine and a little tuck in of the chin. Let's have 4. Well done. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good work. Little hug of your knees. So now let's bring your ball into place. So we're going to hold the ball. So you want to have it sort of probably about 75% inflated. So it's got a little bit of squish in it. Curl through your spine, lift your hips and tuck your ball just underneath your tailbone. So underneath that triangle bone, your sacrum at the back of the spine. So you don't want it in the back itself. We're going to cross your arms across your chest. Sorry if that affected the mic there. And just to get a little bit of mobility in your spine, this feels really lovely. We're going to just imagine that you're resting your back on a clock face. We're going to start with shifting your hips from a 3 o'clock across to a 9 o'clock. So you've got this lovely little lift up through the left hip and down, and then through the right hip and down. So just that little side to side movement here, soft in the feet. Your knees are still, so try not to sort of wiggle your knees side to side. Just work with that shift of your hips, really isolating some movement through the pelvis. And then settle your back on the ball. This time we're going to scoop your bottom under to your 12 o'clock on your clock face, and then arch back to your 6 o'clock. Scooping under to your 12 o'clock, little tiny pelvic tilts, arching back away. Scooping under, good, arching away. And last time, scooping under. And then settle your back on the ball again. Last one here, circling around. So nice big circles around on the ball. So you're really getting some circular movement through the pelvis, through the spine. Feet and knees are relaxed. And then same the other way, curling under. Feels so lovely on the back, this does, curling around. And 2, good. And 1. Well done. And then rest your back in the center of the ball. So let's bring this up into a double tabletop now. Arms by your side, just for some balance. Little tilt under at the back. Lift up with the left knee. Draw the belly and lift the right knee. So we'll start with our scissors taps here on the ball. You've got a little bit of an extra challenge working on this wobbly surface, which just challenges your core a little more. If you feel brave enough, you can cross your arms across the chest, keeping soft in the back of the neck. You might feel a bit more wobbly than you do when you're on the floor, but that's all good fun. Tap and tap. Well done. And tap and tap. So now holding your knees over your hips, just bring your hands up to face each other as if you're holding a big beach ball. And again, tap left toes and right toes. Well done. Keeping really flat through your back and through the tummy. Soft in the back of the neck. Good. So now let's add in opposite arm. So reach right arm overhead, tap left toes down. Left arm overhead, tap right toes down. This takes a bit more of a challenge. If it's too much, just rest your arms by your side and just do the legs. Good. Remember to breathe, exhaling away. Exhale away. And reach. Good. 4 more here. 4. And 3. Well done. And 2. And 1. Really nice. And then if you can, really gently hug your knees up to your chest. This is a gorgeous opening stretch for the low back. Bring your arms down by your side and then one at a time, bring down your feet and lift your hips off the ball. Well done. So last one here with the ball. This is a bit of a super challenge. So if you have any back problems, I would give this one a miss. We're going to lift up into double tabletop and pop the ball between your feet. This is a double leg stretch, so only to do, remember, if you don't have any problems with the back. Rest arms by the side, draw the belly in and bring your knees wider than your feet here. We're going to exhale, bring your feet down towards the mat and then inhale to lift. Inhale to lift, really keeping your back connected to your mat. Good, down. And lift. If you feel this is too much for you, I would just go back to your scissors taps. If you can't quite reach your feet to the floor, if you feel your back wants to lift, then just try a little halfway and back because you're still working really hard in the low abs. Good, let's have 2 more if you can. Inhale back, exhale away. Good, inhale back, bring the knees together, drop the ball and one final hug of your knees. Well done.